Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Temper Robin and I will be your MC today. On behalf of the executive team and the national academic team, it is our pleasure to welcome you all to the 2021 Orientation Day. We hope that you gain a lot of information and support ahead of your journey that starts next week. Right, let's kick off by hearing from our executive team.
Good morning, parents, guardians and students. I would like to welcome Johnny Newby, our CEO, and Bonita Brown, our Corporate Director, to our Parent Orientation Day. CTU are delighted to welcome each of our new students to our various campuses. CTU has been a major player in the educational space for the last 27 years, and each graduate at CTU will be developed to ensure that they can find a job or become an entrepreneur. But before we tell you a bit more about CTU, over to you, Johnny.
Thank you, Arna. Bonita, Arna, you'll agree 2020 was not an easy year. COVID-19 and the ensuing lockdown meant a sudden and drastic departure from the way we usually did things. And here at CTU it was no different. Classrooms stood empty and the hallways were silent. And we were thrown into a world of uncertainty and unknowns, wondering how long it would be before we're able to return. We still haven't, at least not completely. But luckily for CTU, we're a technology-facing institution, and so the transition from face-to-face to digital was less traumatic for us than others. We embraced the change, which perhaps is an indication of how the future might look. In a world that is desperate for pioneers, here you are, class of 2021. Over the last 10 months, many people have voiced their desire to go back to the way things were before COVID-19 disrupted our lives. But the challenges we face in life are the biggest drivers of innovation. So, to those who have hunkered down waiting for things to go back to normal, I ask why? Why go backwards when we can move forward to better ways of doing things? If there's one thing that COVID-19 has taught us, it's that while it is impossible to escape reality, what lies within our grasp is the power to change that reality, transforming it into something better for the whole of humanity. From huge advances and mind-blowing applications in virtual reality and robotics to potentially life-altering inventions such as virus-killing fabrics, we have seen some truly amazing creations from the global tech sector. Bonita and Arna, you know we're in the throes of the fourth industrial revolution, and every day we find ourselves in uncharted territory. The world needs heroes and leaders who aren't afraid to take risks and create the solutions that will address the challenges we face today, as well as those that we'll face in the future. It's up to you to be the pioneers who are agile and grounded in purpose, quick to care, optimistic, and always looking for opportunities. It's up to you to be the innovators who are able to repurpose resources with the big picture always at the forefront of your mind and experiment with new ideas. And if the last thing is anything to go by, you'll agree, we're well on our way. Your time is now. Bonita, tell us a little bit about CTU Training Solutions.
CTU Training Solutions was established in 1987 and has grown from a one-campus facility to having 12 campuses throughout South Africa, with the head office based in Waterkloof, Pretoria. CTU is part of the UXI Private Education Group, along with other companies such as Open Window, IMM, Commerce Edge, various trade schools and other educational institutions. At CTU we offer programs in higher and further education and within the QCTO space. CTU is one of the largest certifiers of international certification in Middle East Africa, producing close to 10,000 certifications annually, and a proud winning institute of the CompTIA Outstanding Leader Award, CompTIA Partner of the Year 2019, a proud member of the LLPA, whom together we received Microsoft Partner of the Year for Learning 2020. In the words of the true CTU culture, cheers.
Cheers, Bonita.
Cheers. The CTU vision to create an exceptional education experience has been developed to ensure that each student has a fantastic educational experience, not just academically, but to also have fun. The mission statement to make a significant contribution in the development of human capital in South Africa highlights that CTU are in education because the development of human capital is our number one priority. With the fourth industrial revolution, like Johnny said earlier on, the skills gap can become huge if individuals do not reskill, upskill or multi-skill themselves. CTU staff practice the words of culture, and that's why Bonita said cheers to us. You will also see these words of culture at each of our campuses. We use the word cheers on a daily basis to remind us to be committed, honest, exceptional, strive for excellence, be relentless in our drive, and to serve our clients. The executive team is supported by the executive committee that supports each functional area within the business.
Lastly, we would like to encourage communication from our students and our parents. We have a customer service at ctutraining.co.za and we'd like to hear from you. If we make a mistake, email us at customerservice@ctutraining.co.za, but equally we'd like to find out if we did something really great, or if you have a success story, or maybe you passed an exam really well. Why not share that with us? Customer service at ctutraining.co.za lands directly in our inboxes, and we'd like to be of service to you. Thank you so much.
Good luck to all the students of 2021.
And welcome to CTU.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Thank you, team. Now we all know a little bit more about the vision, mission, and the culture at CTU. Next up, we're going to have Renee Buerter, the academic registrar, who will tell you more about the accreditation and registration status of CTU and introduce you to the national academic team.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the opportunity to tell you a bit more about our accreditation and registration at CTU Training Solutions. CTU is currently accredited by all 3 quality councils in South Africa. We are accredited by Umalusi for our N1 to N3 native engineering programs. We are accredited by the QCTO for all our native programs, as well as the various quality assurance partners, MICT CETA, Services CETA, Construction CETA, ETTB CETA, and the other QAPs, ICB and SABBB. We are also accredited by the Quality Council of Higher Education for our higher certificates, diplomas, and our BBA degree at 6 of our campuses nationally: Pretoria, Boksburg, Potchefstroom, Polokwane, Stellenbosch, and Bloemfontein. I would also like to tell you a bit more about our teaching and learning strategy for 2021. As you know, we have a hybrid methodology that we follow at CTU. Part of that methodology is our blended teaching method. Our blended teaching method entails a couple of methods that we would implement in our academic year, which include flipped classroom. Flipped classroom is an approach whereby we would give our students the material to go and study and prepare their questions, and then when they have their interaction session with their facilitator, they have the opportunity to clarify certain concepts that they did not understand or that they would like to know more about. We also take into consideration our visual learners, and therefore we have a couple of webinars that we identified on certain topics that is also very valuable to the students, and we've also implemented that as a teaching method. Another teaching method we use is virtual, lecturer-led, interactive teaching. Please note this is not online or video recorded sessions. It is an interactive session between a lecturer and a group of students, giving them the opportunity to interact with their peers, asking questions to their lecturer in real time, getting feedback in real time. Then of course we have our very important practical sessions, which will happen at least twice a week on campus, where they get the opportunity to apply the knowledge in a practical environment. That is our blended learning for 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to our national academic team. Head of our division is Erna Ferreira, the academic director, who you've met previously. Then we have myself, Renee. I am the registrar. We have the national academic manager, Vanda Creer, and then we also have a national academic manager responsible for learnerships and skills development programs. And we have our various faculty heads, Mutaveri Kandira, who's responsible for the IT department, Stein Pretorius, responsible for the Faculty of Design and Business and Management faculty. And then we have Christo Kleinhans, who's responsible for our assessment department and the admin support team under supervision of Paula Vermaak. In our faculties, let me introduce you to our number of heads of programs and program coordinators. In the IT faculty, we have Akim, who is responsible for the IT solutions administration and engineering departments. We have Gerard, who is responsible for the Cisco and tech support programs. And we have Isaac, who is responsible for our software development programs. We also have Skulk, who's responsible for the two web design and web development programs. Then in the design faculty, we have Karen, who is our program coordinator for the higher education, higher certificate and the diploma. And then we have Ina, who is responsible for graphic design. And we have Marlon, responsible for CAD. The faculty head for NATED is Joshua. He is responsible for the engineering NATED programs as well as the humanity NATED programs. Business and management faculties, our HOPs there are Thomas, who's responsible for project management and generic management as well as HR management. And then we have Kobus, who is responsible for tourism, and Bernard, who is head of program for all our financial programs. The National Academic Team also have a quality assurance function. The quality assurance system started off by the development of policies and procedures that was implemented nationally in order to adhere to the accreditation criteria and registration criteria of the various quality councils and of course the Department of Higher Education and Training. We've implemented the policies and procedures linked to various quality assurance reports that are completed monthly, and then of course we've also implemented a national standard by developing academic content at head office that is then implemented nationally across campuses all at the same time. How do we monitor and the implementation of these quality management systems? Our faculty heads and head of programs have their weekly meetings with the academic staff, whereby they get feedback on the progress and the adherence to the various policies and procedures in place. And of course, they also do campus internal audits, whereby they visit the campuses and have interviews with students and staff to ensure that the process and procedures are managed according to set standards. Then we have our quality assurance conducted by the National Academic Manager and the Registrar. We also have weekly meetings with our academic staff. We have our reports that are submitted to us on a monthly and quarterly basis and yearly basis. And then we also have our academic committee meetings nationally with all academic staff that occurs 4 times a year. And then we have 2 internal audits per year per campus, whereby we go through a full internal audit process to ensure that standards are met and that all the policies and procedures are in place. Then our executive committee also have the annual reviews, which they would visit campuses and do a full quality assurance audit on all the functions on the campus. Graduation 2022. I know it's going to be a while until you get there, but that is such a proud moment for all our students and their parents and sponsors, that it is important that you know what the rules are in order to graduate. Well, first of all, you have to pass all your modules. You have to complete your portfolio of evidence and have it signed off by your facilitator and the faculty head. You have to make sure that, if applicable, you completed all your work integrated learning hours and submitted your logbook at the end of the year. And your account must be paid in full. Once you've ticked all those boxes, you will be able to graduate in March 2022.
Thank you, Renee. And you know what? It's good to know that CTU is accredited by all 3 quality councils in South Africa and is also registered with the Department of Higher Education. Next in line, though, we have Vanda Kruger, the National Academic Manager. Vanda will tell you more about student rules and regulations and the Code of Conduct. This might help some of you stay out of trouble, as well as student support services and more academic information that you might need.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Vanda Kruger. I'm the National Academic Manager, and I would like to welcome the class of 2021. We are proud and privileged to have you as CTU students. We would like to discuss a few pointers with you. Student rules and regulations and Code of Conduct. CTU Training Solutions Rules and Regulations and Code of Conduct will be provided to each student. Key points included in this document will be discussed in detail on campus in your allocated time slot. A signed copy will be filled in and uploaded to your portfolio of evidence. The second copy is for each student's personal record. Please know and adhere to the rules. Student support. Support for students for exam preparation. Boot camps will be arranged as per campus requirements. Generic student support information will be available on your called campus account. Student support workshops, campus-specific workshops will be communicating during the year. We will also provide study skills, CV writing, interview skills. All students at risk will be provided with additional support. All counselor information will be available on your called campus account as well as on the notice board on each campus. Office 365. Each student will receive an Office 365 account that will provide him or her with the access to email, Teams, and all access to Microsoft platforms. This is also your single sign-on to your O'Reilly books. The O'Reilly solution. A library of books, video and tutorial resources and pre-published manuscripts. Access to titles for more than 100 publications. Dynamic day-by-day updates for new books, video, pre-published manuscripts and content from these same leading publishers included in one price. Mobile access, Android and iOS. Online, internet access is needed. Any web browser can be used. Facilitators will be able to assist you on campus. Student portal. Each and every student will receive a Called Campus account. Called Campus will include the following: learning material, generic student support information, additional resources. All assessments will be done online and a deadline for assessments will be set on the platform for all hand-in-hand-out dates of these assessments. Exam dates will also be available on the platform. Each and every student will have access to their student generic page. All information around the campus, events, promotions, general communication will be communicated on these pages. All campus surveys, student support services, resources and higher education campuses will also have access to these platforms. CTU official teaching language is English. Electronic EPOE. The national qualification is also granted on the basis of this portfolio of evidence. Students must ensure their EPOE is always up to date. Students are responsible to keep a copy of all evidence submitted in their EPOE. Work must be uploaded as per module specification code. Work must be uploaded timelessly. Procedures and regulations must be followed. This is a legal document and any tampering will be nullify its content. Learners are not allowed to view each other's student files unless they are under the supervision of the facilitator. Tampering of any kind with the EPOE will result in disciplinary action and possibly expulsion. ICB students will submit all assessments on the ICB Mackie platform. National exams. Exams are to be written strictly according to the set out dates provided by the HOP. Costs for the first summative attempt are included in the program. Should a student qualify for a supplementary exam, an exam fee will be payable per module. Exam results may be withheld if program fees are outstanding. International certification. International Certification Preparation Week. All the IT faculty national qualifications are paired with the international certifications. Students must be competent, a prelim must be written, and they have to have 80% pass rate. Online international examinations is then written. This is a vendor-specific examination in which CTU's training solutions do not have any input. All dates for the international exams will be set out and communicated by the facilitator. All international certification will be written after the module have been completed. Thank you for your time and we hope that you have a successful 2021.
Thank you, Vanda. I'm sure the students are all looking forward to exploring their new learning systems next week. Our next speaker is Juanita Gibson, the financial manager, who will tell us more about the financial processes.
Good day, my name is Juanita Gibson and I'm the financial manager at CTU Training Solutions. Today we'll be discussing 4 points that will assist your life and understanding your finances. First, invoicing. You will receive one invoice at the beginning of your academic calendar year. This will be emailed to you. Then, Promotions and payment plans. You've got two options, monthly installments or full payments. Monthly installments are from Feb to November, 10 equal installments. Full payments may lead to you qualifying for our promotions. Please contact your financial administrator at your campus regarding these promotions. Cancellations. If you decide to cancel with CTU Training Solutions, please contact your financial administrator, as a cancellation form needs to be completed and submitted, and the cancellation penalty fees as per your contract needs to be paid. Only then will a cancellation be final. And finally, arrears. If your account goes into arrears, please contact your financial administrator at your campus. She will advise you how to rectify this. Your account cannot go into arrears. This will lead to the student being blocked from all our platforms, and they won't be able to do assessments nor write exams. If your account stays in arrears, you will receive a formal letter from your financial administrator advising you that your account will be handed over to our legal debt collecting partner. And finally, thank you. Thank you for joining CTU, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Juanita, and I'm sure everybody now understands a little bit more about the financial process. Coming up next, we're going to meet with our National IT Manager, Edward Leonard, who will talk to us more about the important technical information and technical support on campus.
Good day and welcome from the IT team. My name is Edward Leonard, the IT Manager at CTU. I would like to guide you through the requirements in order to make your studies at CTU a great one. First, IT tech support on campus. There is a dedicated technician to assist students with first level support. Please note that the internet is available for online resources. The IT team is instructed to deny or remove access should we find any suspicious activity. Our IT technicians do not support or repair any students' devices due to warranties and guarantees on the device, and we cannot guarantee that your data will not be lost. There is a ticket system for students should you need support. This is listed on all the various student platforms. Second, Microsoft Office 365. Each student will receive an Office 365 subscription that they must use to access the various online platforms. This account will be provided to you on Monday, 8 March 2021. Please don't forget to set up your self-service password reset in order for you not to be locked out of your account, and also make use of the multi-factor authentication for extra security. 3. International Testing Center. Each campus has its own international testing center on site to facilitate the following international exams: Pearson VUE, Compass, PSI, Criterion, just to name a few. Please do not hesitate to reach out to your local testing center administrator should you have any questions pertaining to the exams. 4. Software notice. We license all our software and have strict license agreements with software providers like Microsoft Volume License, Adobe, and Autodesk. We also make use of freeware or free versions of selected software products. Please note, CTU or CTU employees do not sell software licenses. Students are required to download and install the following software as needed, as set out by their program requirements. Adobe Creative Cloud. You will need Adobe license and an Adobe account. Your facilitator can assist you with this. Autodesk student version. Use your Office 365 account to register and download the software directly from the Autodesk website. Microsoft Office. With your Office 365 subscription, you will receive a license for the desktop version of Microsoft Office. This can be downloaded from your Office 365 account once you have logged in. Students can make use of the internet connection at campus to download the software, because some of it can be quite big. And finally, do not forget to install a quality antivirus program, because you will be connecting to a network with hundreds of other devices. From me, Edward, and the IT team, we want to wish you all the best with your studies at CTU. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you, Edward, and I'm sure everybody has a slightly better understanding of the importance of the IT department and what role they'll play in everybody's academic year. Now, I'd like to introduce you to Yolandi Kruger, the National Business Development Manager, and she will talk to you about the registration process and give you more information on how you can continue your journey of lifelong learning.
Good day and welcome to our first year students of 2021. Welcome to the CTU family. I am Yolandi Kruger, the National Business Development Manager for Korea. We are excited in joining you in this new venture, preparing you for a new digital world and equipping you with the best practical skills. I'd like to encourage you to keep an eye on our website, ctutraining.ac.za, for all the events and happenings during the year. Something to look forward to is our Minecraft or Microbotics. Minecraft is a digital world where you can explore coding opportunities in coding languages like Python. Microbotics will be a practical session where you will be able to build your own robot and code it. Just a little reminder that in order to finalize your registration of 2021, that your signed enrollment contract with any outstanding documents like a parent ID, student ID, a signed quote should please reach your campus or your campus business development manager as soon as possible. We embrace the spirit of lifelong learning at CTU Training Solutions, and we are looking forward sharing this journey with you. We live up to our words of culture. Cheers! May 2021 be all that you hope and dream on. All the best and good luck.
Thank you, Yolandi, and I'm sure everybody really appreciates the information you shared. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have for you for the 2021 orientation. I do hope that you find yourself well equipped and ready to start your new academic year next week. Please remember to join your academic management team and campus staff at the campus later as per your invite. It's very important you attend the information sessions at campus, as you'll be issued with your timetable and important information needed for your first week on campus. Class of 2021, we wish you all the best with your 2021 academic year. From all of us at CTU, good luck and see you on campus.